Bromley says teaching my students testing or taking strategies is more fun than playing with the coloring menu at a restaurant. And sometimes those menus have a maze.
Art teacher preacher says, I don't think you realize just how awesome you're going to do on the test. I mean, you're a good 10 on the awesome scale, and that's coming from a fellow 10, so I know what I'm talking about.
At News Howard says, my students are going to have the most beautiful test scores I've ever seen, and I was looking at like a bunch of sunset pictures this morning, so.
At Yay Yay says, I can't get how amazing my students are out of my head, which is now becoming a problem because sometimes I have other things I need to be thinking about, like what my name would be if I were a dragon. I don't get it.
At Lemonator says, you know what's awesome? The top of a blueberry muffin, also you and how you're going to do on the test.
At Hernandez in the Haas says, if I had a nickel for every time I thought about how well my students will do on the test, people would be like, what are you doing with all those nickels? That's too many nickels. And they would be wrong.
Okay. At Harmonious Harp says, in a world of ladybugs, my students are tigers. Yeah, they're that much better than everyone else.
At Loop 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 Loo says, I honestly believe my students can accomplish anything they put their minds to. For instance, if they decided to sell pine cones, I bet they would sell just an absurd amount of pine cones.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful